Hey, guess who went back to the hobby store? Let's try that again. I see people doing this in videos all the time where they go like, yeah, the glare on that is terrible. Ha! Just throwing stuff on the table. Let's go. This is going to be a fun time. So I had previously started moving into Death Guard a little bit to just kind of expand my tastes. And I've built a few models. I haven't painted any yet, but I have a strong concept of what I want to do with them. As I am always doing custom chapters and so forth, I plan to do that as well, but I've actually picked up quite a few Death Guard models. I have the new Combat Patrol that I still haven't opened. I got the Kill Team starter kit, the cheap board game version from Barnes & Noble. Anyway, whatever, is what it is. And yeah, these guys were fun to build. My son and I built these together. I might have one more of these I have to put together. I also put together some of the Blightlord Terminators, and you'll notice some interesting green growths on these guys. That is intentional. This is a part of the concept for my custom Chaos Warband, the Death Guard. These are mushrooms is what they're supposed to be. They are kind of rough right now, but these are actually hardened, and I can come back in and carve into them after they've hardened, which is kind of the intention. So they're actually very easy to make. Look, there's 7 on this guy. Anyway, so yeah, that's kind of what we're gonna do, but with this dude today, this Plague Marine Champion. I was there at the hobby store. I'm like, you know, I gotta spend some money. I've got money, so I need to spend it. And I'm working on Death Guard, and I wanted to make another video, and I've really been enjoying doing these like single model build and quick paint and that sort of thing. So I thought this guy looked fun. And then Nurglings on there are also fun. Those are really neat. This is just gonna be a good time. I love the chains. I have no idea if this guy is any good on the tabletop or not, but I don't care. While I was there, I got some grass. It's not really grass. And this is not a great way to showcase your product, but these infested facing bits. There we go. Okay, we got it. I got some of these previously, the uninfested ones. I've really enjoyed using them, and these are going to look really gnarly on my Death Guard bases, along with my entire basing scheme. I'm wanting to kind of get this guy to the point where I can show you that basing scheme on this model. So let's go ahead and do it. Now, for those of you new to the channel, this is Noobs for the Noob God. I am a noob. You might be a noob, and that's okay. The goal here is not perfection. It's not about that. This channel isn't about that. On social media, on YouTube especially, you'll see a lot of really, really high quality work. Whoa. All right. You'll see a lot of miniatures that have been just painted like a piece of art. And while that's cool and that's inspiring, you know, not everybody's at that level yet. Some people never make it to that level. That is totally fine. The whole idea with this channel is that if I can do it, you can too, because literally I'm not doing anything crazy here. So if this video inspires you at all in any way, because like I said, you see me doing something and you realize, you know what, that dork can do it, I'm gonna give it a shot, and hey, I did my job. Please tell me I didn't cut. Okay, no, that's where I was supposed to. Oh, man, I almost lost it there. No, what? Where is it? No, yeah, that's where I'm supposed to clip. Jeez, this one piece is just, that's a potential nightmare there. Okay. Glad that's done and over with. And yeah, I think we're going to go with the helmeted head. I am a sucker for helmets. While we're here, I'd also like to tell you that I am an author of a new Space Marine science fiction novel. I told somebody recently it's kind of like a cross between Halo, Aliens, and The Walking Dead. However, there is definitely some 40K inspiration going on in the whole thing, so you might want to check it out. You can read it for free. There's a link in the description. I'd appreciate it. Now that we got all our pieces, one thing that can really up the quality of your models is just go through and take care of all the mold lines and all of the sprue connections, wherever they happen to be. On some of my first models, I didn't do this. I just left all that there, and I look back at them and cringe. So you can use a knife like this. There's other tools that are meant for it. This is just what I prefer. All right, we've got this guy primed with this kind of tan color because I wanted to brighten things up on the top and make things a little bit darker toward the bottom. We'll see. This is actually going to be the first Death Guard in the scheme that I'm going to actually paint, so take my time with it. Sadly, before I was making this video, I was actually working on another model, and I was recording video for it, but that footage got all goofed up And so I want to take the opportunity to show off what I was working on there. This is my take on the Sanguinor for my custom Blood Angel successor chapter. It's the video that could have been. But anyway, yeah, you might see this guy later when he's finished. All right, so we darken some of the recesses with dark skin shade, looking pretty good in my opinion. Okay, after quite a bit of work, I think I'm at a place here where I'm originally happy with this, and it's time to do the fun part, which is the blood on the mushrooms. So I wanted to show you that, but yeah, I'll just give you a moment to admire the work so far. It's gonna take more time, and ignore the base for now. That's just a total mess. All right, so we're gonna take some Bob Smith Industries Maxicure, a bit of it there, and into that we are gonna mix some True Blood. Shake it up. Let's go with, all right, there's 2 drops in there. See how this mixes. Oh no. Oh dear. Well, something happened. Wait too long. I'm not ready to give up on that just yet. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's a chemical reaction. Whoa. Well, we made kind of a bloody booger. Man, okay, interesting. Well, let's try just straight True Blood. My only concern is that it won't dry in a beaded way. But we'll see here. Looking good so far, but it'll depend on how it dries. That's why I was thinking of using the super glue to make it a little bit more viscous. That's looking really good. This one up top. Yeah, these are gonna be tricky, but we knew that going into this. It's not gonna be hasty. I have thought about putting some on top of the helmet as well. I'm not sure about that at this point. This looks gnarly, dude. This looks really gnarly. I'm not sure if the helmet is gonna stay that color or I'm going to use the palette bone on it to kind of darken it just a little bit. I don't know, we'll see. In fact, I might leave it at this for the video and then get your guys' input on it. This is really cool now that I see it. I think if you just randomly saw this, it would look kind of weird, but if you know what I'm going for, maybe it's a little better. Let me know what you think. Where should we take this? Or should I just do more? Anyway, if you like this, want to see more, subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one. Peace.